the best men to ever step into the ring, one of the best fighters to ever lace up the glove. Trying to avenge the loss to Aaron Pryor nearly 1 year later. And round number 1 of the scheduled 15-round bout underway.
Even if Arguello hadn't fought since Pryor, you'd think he would need a year to recover from that physical, active contest. He took quite a beating in the 14th round of it.
And they waste no time here in round 1. A very fast start. This bout being taken place outside.
Pryor, a dynamic whirlwind puncher from all angles to let the shots go.
And down goes Arguello. Early in round 1.
6, 7, 8. You all right? Hold your hands up. Let me see.
And Aaron Pryor cost himself a couple seconds there by coming right up on Arguello. Richard Steele had to drive him back.
And a stunning start to the rematch. Arguello gets knocked down here in round 1.
So far, we're seeing vintage Pryor as far as the hand speed and punches being launched from everywhere. Arguello is slow.
Could the loss to Pryor a year ago have taken out the last sting in Arguello?
It had to take a lot out of him. He really absorbed a tremendous beating at the end of that fight.
The difference in the builds in the two men. Pryor a bit stockier, Arguello lanky. And a good right hand by Pryor. A lot of punches thrown here in round 1.
Typical Aaron Pryor, and yet until he defeated Arguello, he did not receive his due last year. He was a silent superstar, trapped in the shadow of Sugar Ray Leonard, who was only 1 weight class above him.
Oh, right hand by Pryor gets in, and a left as well. Under 30 seconds to go in round 1. Arguello has already been knocked down here in the rematch.
Keep him up, keep him up. Right hand. Right hand. Let her go. Let her go.
Closing seconds of round number 1.
Let him go. Right. Come back clean.
Arguello knocked down in round number 1 as he tries to avenge the loss. Let's take a look.
Aaron Pryor picking up where he left off in their last fight. The right hand after he caught Arguello moving to the side. Not as devastating a knockdown as the punches that he got hit with in the first fight, but Arguello was caught flush.
Okay, en lo que coge calienta.
Arguello, born in Managua, Nicaragua, now lives in Kings Bay, Florida, 31 years of age. Here's another look.
And with the left hand, Pryor took away the glove defense of Arguello, and then he popped the right hand perfectly behind it.
No messing around in the face of Aaron Pryor as we start round number 2. Arguello, featherweight, junior lightweight, and lightweight champion, looking now for the junior welterweight crown. Aaron Pryor looking for his 26th consecutive knockout win.
He simply tries to blitzkrieg through his opposition. It's a style that has generally rewarded him. Once in a while it's had drawbacks. Pryor has been on the floor before, but gotten up to win.
And right now, Pryor is just overpowering Arguello. Round number 2. Scheduled for 15.
Pryor has a path with that right hand behind his jab. Arguello moving straight back into it. Pryor bringing excitement and uncertainty into his bout. Entertaining fighter. Gives everybody their money's worth because of the punches he throws. The volume is great.
Pryor 33-0 with 31 knockouts.
Arguello really has not been able to establish a jab to fend off the speed at which Pryor is coming to him.
Pryor first won the WBA junior welterweight title on August 2nd of 1982. Knocked out Antonio Cervantes 4 rounds. Defended against the likes of Dayton Hart, Lennox Blackmore, Juan Johnson, Miguel Montilla, Keo Kamita, and Alexis Arguello. Now Arguello wants the title and wants revenge, but right now Pryor is looking to be the stronger man. We're in round 2. Arguello knocked down in round 1.
One of Pryor's secrets to success. He punches and moves.
And now Arguello, the crowd favorite, lands a shot, prompting the roar. Pryor always keeps his hands moving.
And a quick turn, putting him in punching position.
Rocked a bit, although he shakes his head no.
He can shake it all he wants. He was caught and he was hurt.
Round 2 is over.
You know what makes Harris Laughlin such a great deal right now? Besides
Taking another look from that angle there, Pryor did stumble. So maybe he wasn't kidding when he shook his head.
We start round number 3, scheduled for 15. For the junior welterweight championship of the world. Aaron Pryor, the champion. In the white, Alexis Arguello. In the blue, the esteemed challenger. This is for the WBA junior welterweight crown. Good right by Pryor. Pryor just overpowering Arguello.
His hand speed too much, and Arguello not able to do enough, particularly with his left hand.
You can just see in their build that Pryor is a more natural junior welterweight, where Arguello started his career out as a featherweight, and carrying it up to this level, he just might not be able to do it.
And yet, because of that, you would figure that Arguello should maintain the speed. But Pryor has been the quicker fighter. So he gets Arguello on 2 counts.
Arguello was a 3-1 favorite in their first fight when Pryor pulled the stunning upset. And that fight really put Pryor on the map. If he could win this one, the rematch, there could be great things ahead for Aaron Pryor.
And that recognition was overdue. Here's a fighter who beat Tommy Hearns in the amateur ranks. But because Leonard is just above him in weight class and has been so charismatic, Pryor has not been able to get the promotional machine behind him.
Leonard had the form of the Olympic gold medal as well. Round number 3. Been a good fight. Arguello went down in round 1. Pryor, I would say, has the advantage to this point.
He's had hand speed. He's really had an edge in power. Arguello missing over the top of Pryor a lot.
And what a frantic pace. Can they keep this up for 15 rounds?
You wouldn't expect that they can, but they won't slow down as dramatically as heavier fighters.
Arguello coming on. We now pause for a regional break. But is Pryor getting hit? Back after this. But now Pryor starting to muscle up, and down goes Arguello.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You okay? Yeah. You sure? Get back in the corner. Get back in the corner. You okay?
And they continue. Aaron Pryor hurting his own cause.